morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. With Jailhouse Rock, Elvis. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, you know, it's rather late at this moment in time. Still, please keep a handle on it, my delicious little babies. It's not too cold, okay? But I feel for myself that things are going, there we are, rather chilly now, isn't it? Okay? So, weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK. Now then, my delicious little babies. So, I have a few things to say now. So, I'm going to mention somebody actually came up on my feed, you know. Keeps doing that, doesn't it, my delicious little babies, you know, at times. Do you know what I mean? Like when ones are just in the click, isn't it? So this uploader happens to have 3.32 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, now then, on YouTube. So if you could please and thank you to anybody who happens to have an interest to please type in "We are getting closer." Okay, my delicious little babies, that's simply what it says. But the uploader, what, you know, for you to type in, my delicious little babies, is called Cameron, you know. Listening, where have you heard that name before? Cameron. David Cameron, okay? Cameron, what's it called? McGregor. I'll spell it for you, my delicious little babies. So it's Cameron space MacGregor. That's the uploader, my delicious little babies, okay? So obviously, there we are, letting us know something. There we are, do you see what I mean? Just like, you know, I happen to be listening to tunes this evening, you know, on my Dog and Burn. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And anyway, and I have like a playlist, okay? So it's any song that I've ever listened to, they seem to, there we are, store it for some reason, okay? I mean, there is a way to clear it. But the thing is, I just like a lot of the songs, you see what I mean? But then sometimes what old YouTube does is that they then add others into the mix, you see what I mean? For no apparent reason, which is absolutely nothing to do with myself at all, do you see what I mean? But this is, there we are, how to play the game. That's all right. We can all play, there we are, play the game, can't we? My delicious little babies. Now then, what your man here's talking about is to do with, and it's a pretty short video, my delicious little babies. I never even listened to it. I'm 3/4 of the way through. It's not a long video. It's probably, what, about 15? I don't know, about 15. I never really paid much attention, okay? I was just listening a little bit, yes? And he was talking about, you know, where Enoch Powell was talking about, you know, back in the 70s, you know, to do with like the River of Blood, okay? What ones need to understand now then, okay, so your man there we are, wants to talk about this now then, but what I'm doing is getting you, okay, I feel this, oh, sorry, bless me. Sorry, my delicious babies. I could just feel that sneeze coming, you know what I mean? One for a wish. Anyway, my delicious babies. So, the point is, I'm sorry about that. I could not help that. It was, you know, it was like something that mankind do. Like you could cough, you could sneeze, you could blow your nose, you could eat, you could drink, you go to the toilet for a wee-wee or a number 2. Do you see what I mean? It's what man can do. Do you see what I mean? Some things, there we are, just cannot be helped, okay? of course, you know, when we look at the putrid box in the corner of the room, there's poxy sharts. We see that, you know, other things get erased. So say, for example, if one sneezes, then that gets erased out, isn't it? My delicious babies, let's get back to the matter in hand. So I'll put this video out this evening, there we are, because I'm not going to rest. There we are, my spirit's just not going to rest unless I do this, okay? There we are, okay? Now, what he's saying is, and I'm sorry that I do not have my lights on, you know, while I'm indoors, you know what I mean? It's just, it's too important, okay? And I need to be done saying this, okay? That, yes, I mean, your man there, what is the American who's talking? Okay? And, well, what he's saying, oh, lights flickered then. My delicious, oh gosh, did you see that? It's happened again. My delicious little babies, you know, spirits in the house. Thank you, my beautiful little spirit. You see, they're in, there we go. They're in the house. Do you see? There we go. And he's talking about, you know, Enoch Powell and his speech. They just keep flickering. Okay? There we are again. Okay? And, but what we need to understand here now is that when we look at over the decades with different, God bless the beautiful dear little souls to my heart, different cultures who have came over, they were not the issue. Okay, so there we are. So let's just get this damn right now. They were not the issue at all. Okay? It is what followed, there we are, for I even said it afterwards. Do you see? This is where the problem is. So your man here, thank you, YouTube, there we are, for putting it up now then. Because, yes, I am going to advertise him for you, YouTube, okay? Because you seem to get plenty of things out of me, there we are, for free now, isn't it? You know what I mean? Okay? But let me just be done saying this. For anybody who takes the time to listen to your man here now, I want you to look at, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, another side to it. Not just a side from this, whatever he is. I've never seen him before in my life. This little, whatever he is, this kind of little journalist, whatever he is, okay? He also needs to, there we are, get a checkup from the neck up himself now and look proper back into decades, there we are, and decades ago, okay? So he's obviously trying to get himself, there we are, on his feet, bless him. Ha. Seems that, like I said earlier on my previous video, others, there we are, losing the grip, isn't it? Maybe something, there we are, slipping, isn't it? Yes? So then what YouTube then does is bring up on my feed this video now to try and get more footing, like to try and get anger, like the second that I mentioned Enoch Powell. Do you see? There we are. You can see how it, there we are, rocks and rolls. Do you see? Do you follow me, my delicious babies? So this little one here, you know, I'm not going to actually say about him. He's a little bit, there we are, wet behind the ears. So I would just say, let your numbers, where are they? It's not, oh yes, 2, 4, 6, 8, never too late. 3, 3, 2, 8. See what I mean, Martin, babies? Mind you, while I was out today, I happened to bump into a beautiful little family, you know. This beautiful little family. Always reminds you, there we are, of a, you know, house on the prairie when I was little. You know what I mean? Anyway, they've got 7 sons. There we are. Second time now. I've seen 2 families. English, there we are, and Romanian. Birth with 7 bairns. Of course, the one is all sons. There we are, very spiritual. There we are, indeed, and very powerful, which I happened to say to the family when I seen them. And the other ones, God bless them, have a mixture of, you know, birth, little girls, little boys, okay? But birth, God bless the beautiful, dear little souls, banging families. And when I met the dear family with 7 sons, you know, they're from here to here. Do you see what I mean? God bless them all, and God bless our beautiful, you know, little from here to here. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But my point in all of this is, oh, there's little rat who's been scared at the moment, okay? Oh, I haven't got my... I've got to put it on pause. I've got to try and stop them from attacking the little rat. Hold on. I'm sorry about that, my delicious little babies. What it is, you see, whenever I hear it, okay, I have to go, stop it, like that, to stop one attacking the other. Do you see? Okay, which could be a little pussycat, a little fox, towards a little rat. Do you see what I mean? Just to stop them from attacking one another. And please, dear God, usually it works. There we are, okay, because it's all has gone quiet now, okay? So I do apologise about that, my delicious babies. But I just do not want to see anything, there we are, harmed, okay? But my beautiful, dear little... you know, Barney's family and friends, you know what I mean? They're waiting to be fed at the moment, so I've got to get my video done and just be done with it, and, you know, go and put the little meal outside. God bless the beautiful, dear little souls, okay? Anyway, and God bless beautiful, dear little souls and little rats as well. Do you see what I mean? Because that's the world that they've made it, where you must be scared of this, that, the other, whether it's a bear, whether it's be a squirrel, whether it be a little rat. There we are, this is what they do. You know, so that us out in the world treat these beautiful creations in an appalling manner, okay? Because it makes them feel better, okay? But let's look at the rats and foxes, not meaning our beautiful little babies, but let's just look at what they are. Very sly, isn't it now? Scurry around there we are at night, looking for food now, isn't it? Yes. And then, of course, you got the little bats, you know, that everybody talked about. Yeah, afraid, there we are, at the daylight. You see what I mean, my delicious babies? Let's just get back to this now. So, yeah, your man here now. I just feel a little bit, you know, there we are, wet behind the ears, you know what I mean? Maybe, there we are, needs to be more, there we are, in tuned, okay? So I'm not even going to finish listening to the rest of that video. I'm just going to click on the side of YouTube, your YouTube, and I'm just going to click not recommended. Okay, my delicious babies? Over and out. Do you see what I mean? Okay? Now, very lastly, I want to mention something, because this is a song called God Bless, God Bless. I actually had this on 45, you know, on the record. And anyway, strangely enough, this has came up, there we are, this evening. And I thought, you know what? I thought I'm going to write it down, okay? So I wrote it down. Of course, when it comes to, you know, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree, there seemed to be lots, it looked like calculators all across the screen. I cannot show you because I only have one dog and burn to show, do you see what I mean? But if you could see it, it's right across the screen, it's like a calculator. Ding, 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 ding. Do you see what I mean, Martin? Babies? I thought, something now then, there we are, to do with Russia now, to do with, you know, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Do you see what I mean? And there's lots of calculators. So somebody likes to, there we are, talk to me through the dog, there we are, through the dog and burn, don't they, my delicious babies? Just like the green and white, you know, when, you know, they're letting me know now. Like I said, maybe there we are, just wanted to share it now, God bless, you know what I mean? Maybe they split up with somebody. One day in your life. It's nothing to do with me, my delicious babies. Whatever's going on here, there we are, must be to do with all these little men, was it 5 or 6 in one room? And they've got loads of little dog and burns. going like that. Do you see what I mean? That they can just put things on now. Okay, my delicious little babies, very lastly. And then I'm going to go, okay, because I must go and see to my little babies, you know, because I have, there we are, all the little treats and everything, okay? So this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies. And of course, you know, this is going to be for anybody, you know, who, there we are, wants to listen to it, okay? It's actually a beautiful song. But when I was little, something that I've never told any of you, okay? When I was little, I was given a load of, you know, vinyl, which is on 45 and 33. So 45 was the smaller version, you know, of the records, and 33 was the larger, where it would play the extended version. Do you see? And I was just given loads of different records. And then my dad bought me, I'll never forget it, it was like a brown at the front, and it was a brown record player, and it had, oh, here comes Little Chin. I always call her Little Chin, you know, like China. My delicious babies, but our beautiful Little Chin's not like China. Do you see what I mean? Okay, she just comes in to, you know, pop in and out, God bless her, just to come and say hello. Do you see what I mean? You know, she has a beautiful little family up the road, okay? She just likes to pop in and out, you know? Come and say hello, okay? Now then, but getting back to this now then. So I was given all these records. So when my dad bought me a record player, because like I said, I'm very much into music. I love music, okay? And it was lovely because it had like a smoky top. So like you could lift it up, smoky glass. And then you could just like close it. And I used to polish it every day. My room, there we are, was spotless. There we are, spotless. You see what I mean? Okay? It was vacuumed. Everything was done every single day. Okay? Everything was, there we are, in its place. Do you see what I mean? But this song, so when this came up on my feed, okay, I thought, you know what, I want to share it with you. Beautiful. It's actually a really beautiful song. And I just wish that for anybody who's like a celebrity or whoever they are, I'm being serious now to my heart, yes, that they should listen, they must listen. I want them to listen, there we are, to this, okay, or to whoever it is. This is, there we are, so important. So it's on YouTube. Now, the uploader is called Jove, Jove, Williams, 2 words into one, my delicious little babies. That's the uploader, Jove Williams, okay? I forgot to look at the year, you know, when they uploaded the song. Anyway, not to worry, not to worry. This uploader happens to have 10.3 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, on YouTube. Now, the song should read, Marilyn. Oh, I love my not in that way, you know, clearly, you know what I mean. I love my little Marilyn, you know, because when you look at really the life she had, really, you know what I mean, it wasn't what everyone would spare a thought, and, well, I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe others now, there we are, used our, do you see what I mean, okay? There we are, for their own ends, let's just say. What is it? I'm spreading the news, I'm leaving today. Yeah, been one of them. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? Well, there we are, well in the mix, isn't it? Mafia, isn't it? Right, Marilyn. Then what it is, Maycoo, M-A-C-O-O, Marilyn Maycoo and Billy Davis, yeah. What is it? Billy, don't be a hero, don't make a, what is it? Don't make a fool of your life. Well, that always reminded me of, you're in the army now, Whoa, whoa, you're in the army now. So it just reminded me of that. Anyway, JR, Sir Marilyn May Coo and Billy Davis. JR, You Don't Have to Be a Star. Beautiful song. You don't have to be a star. You know, you don't have to be a star, baby, to be my show. You see what I mean? You don't have to be a star, baby, to be my show. Baby, come as you are with just your heart, and I'll let you in. Do you see what I mean? Okay, beautiful song. But when I was given, so now I'm going to close my book. So when I was given, and that's all the information for this evening, all of those records, there we are. And honestly, I had a pile of them. I never had the sleeves to them. I only had the vinyl, the records, but I never had the sleeves. So you had to, you know, sort it all out. Do you see what I mean? Oh, I absolutely loved my tunes, you know. But when we moved, you know, anyway, that's another matter. My point is, my delicious little babies, for whoever you are out there, anybody who even takes the time to even listen to my videos, because as we know, you know, it seems to go, you know, when one's just one to the old thumb. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? And of course, you know, other times, you know, it's so the main, okay? So until my next video, but please listen to that song. There we are. It's so beautiful because it's absolutely right. Nobody has to be a star. You know what I mean? But you have to listen, there we are, to the words very, very carefully. I always say eyes if we're blessed to see, ears if we're blessed to hear. Just to listen to the words of that song. Okay? It's so, 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 so true. And if one's in life, you know, instead of all of the ka-chink, chink, chink and all of this shit, you know what I mean? And just come to somebody, there we are, with the heart. There we are, to the heart, to the true heart. The world, there we are, I truly believe, and so do many millions of others, there we are, it will be a beautiful place, okay? So, sending each and every one of you peace, love, harmony and bright blessings, okay? Wishing your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families full protection. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies, okay? I do love you so, you know what I mean? I do go off on some of my videos, but I do not mean any harm, you know what I mean? I just get peed off sometimes, but anyway, I'm feeling calmer this evening, you know what I mean? I felt calmer, there we are, the past couple of days, you know what I mean? No, it makes it sound like I'm a flipping head. I'm not. It's just it's something really racks me off. There we are. I'm going to be done saying it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to hold back. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes? And wherever you are in the world, whether it be morning, afternoon or evening or night time, okay? Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Beep-doo-be-doo-doo. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. What was that song? It was 3 Men and a Baby, wasn't it? Please look at the year. Okay, my delicious babies. So, until, you know, the song You Do Not Have to Be a Star, this can mean different things to different mankind, okay? It is however one would wish to take it. Do you see what I mean, okay? But of course for others, you know, they may be, God bless them, for whatever reason, so consumed, there we are, in their own damn self, that they do not want to be around others, but for somebody else who's more chilled, they will listen and think and embrace it. Do you see? But this is where we've got to start to find the balance. There we are, do you see? But when I mentioned that video that I said earlier, your man there we are, has got a lot to learn now, isn't it? Okay? So there we are, a lot to learn, okay? Because he needs, there we are, to know his history, there we are, good. So that's why I'm not even going to listen to the last quarter. Do you see? I just feel that, to me, the way that the video came across is that it is, again, we're back, there we are, to the same thing, isn't it? Whereas if everybody understands each other, no matter what colour or creed, but we all understand one another, okay, there we are, then the world is a better place, okay? And that's all I'm going to be done saying. So until my next video, good night, God bless. I know it's a bit of a late one, okay? But you just take care now, okay? I've been flipping out all evening, you know, making sure I get my weeds up, you know, the slabs in my back garden, you know what I mean? Just needed, there we are, weeding. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Please do not forget to go back to, there we are, 2011, there we are, with Mr. Gaddafi. Okay, my delicious little babies. Seems that whenever somebody, there we are, visits the country, not so long after, fate, very sadly, there we are, follows. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? I just thought I'd mention that. Anyway, so, night, because it's night where I am. Okay, good night, God bless. Sending you so much love. How I love you so. Okay, good night, God bless. Sleep tight. Watch the big boots don't bite, because if they do, they're dynamite. Love you. Goodbye.